Hello everybody, once again here's my ugly mug. It's Ghost Aquariums. I'm just going to do a little video today, and we're going to do it on Madaka rice fish. So we're going to disregard all the goldfish stuff and all the guppy stuff. We're just going to do a little one on where I'm at with my tricolours and lane and tigers and so on. So in here are my tricoloured lamb. You won't be able to see them though, so that's not good for the camera. You never know, they might be zipping around there. And there's the little spawner mops. I used to check them every day, but the weather's been that funny here. I went to about 4 or 5 days, it was loaded today. So this is the orange. Oh, it's zipping around there. Nothing in these, they were other fish, their CBDs, and moved out and other stuff. And don't you love that frog bit when it really pokes up like that? Look at that. Bit of nardoo in there as well. Alright, once again, I'm off, of course. Champagne. Oh, there's one there, that's champagne colour. I was lucky, one of my mates, give me some champagnes, I never had them. And he bred them, and I was lucky enough to get them out here. They grew up enough to, I've got babies from them now. Ulysses, once again, you can't really see them. I'm near dusk at the moment, so it's probably getting a little bit hard. They probably go down a little bit deeper. I find my guppies here, they always hang at the top. When the night comes, they tend to drop themselves down a little bit lower. I think that's to keep them away from predators. Tiger. There's a load of tigers in there, but the only problem I'm having with the tigers, they do tend to lay soft eggs or non-fertilised eggs. So I'm thinking there might be too many females, not enough males, but when I look in there, it doesn't look that way. I don't know, I find the little bit plumper body is the female, and the more slender body I tip for the males. Now this is the sad one. These are the Aussie Marble Tri, and I had not a lot because we brought all these Madakas from eggs, and sorry if the camera works. And I've only got one adult, and then lo and behold, see that little one? I was so excited to see one baby left. They must have spawned and an egg must have dropped in there. So I'm hoping like hell, the one that's left I'm pretty sure is a male, but I'm just hoping that's going to be a little female. Because I've got some tricolours, and I'll end up having to put this in with the mixed lot. Otherwise, it's no use putting them with other tricolours, because I find this is a more lighter tricolour, and that'll just bring the tricolours down the other ones that I have. So when we go out here, we have, as I said, I've got all the guppies in there and all this side, but we're going to do that on another one. Panda in here, pandas. Once again, they've actually dropped some babies. There is some babies actually in there. Sorry, probably picked the worst one. Look, there's one right there. And I believe, let me know, I was told that the pandas, how you know a panda is from the black eyes. Because I've got a heap in there. They've all just got black eyes, but they're all different colours. And we were told that that is what defines a panda. Please let me know all your Madaka heads, because I thought panda is black and white. Platinums, real crowd favourite, the platinums. Sorry you can't see them as good. These are the Kamichi red and white. Now they do hang around at the top quite a lot. They're good to see. There's only about 6 of them in there. They've had some babies though. Now these are ones, I thought I'd nearly lost this strain, but I found that I actually did have 4 in there. They just weren't coming up, and my mate, he nearly lost his. He only had 1 male. So he gave me that male, and that is in there with them, and it looks like I've got 4 males, 1 female. But luckily, I'm getting eggs from them. So there's your black. This is just a mixed lot, and I drop the eggs in there because I'm not too worried about the mix lot. I sell them cheaply. And there's a heap of babies in there. And I thought they were grown up enough a couple of weeks ago. I tipped the babies out that were in there. And unless they're in there somewhere down the bottom, these Medaka must have ate them. So I'm going to keep the babies separated. These are Hioki. In there, oh, there you go. Lovely little fish. They were one of my first ones to start spawning. But they've actually slowed down. So let's go and have a look what I do with the eggs. Oh, no, that's magic. We're back again. I'll just turn the lights on for everybody to see. Please comment if you want me to do a tour of other stuff. You want to know what I'm up to, what I'm doing, like shrimp and all that. So let's have a look. So in there are champagne, Hioki, red and whites, they're Unshu tricolour, and blacks. Now, every strain I have currently have fry in their pens. All right, and so then they have their, like, there's Hioki babies zipping around, black babies, Unshu tri, that. Now they've got this on top because that shows that there's actually babies in there. Like, this is ready for them. They haven't gave me any babies big enough to go up to the next stage. They're still down in the bottom. All right, so white pill. Now my mate got white pills on it. Look at the little cricket, straight into the goldfish. Oh. No. He actually got those eggs when I got eggs as well. I never got white pill. He's raised them up and gave me some eggs now, and I've already hatched out a heap of babies and bring some over here. I might have went a little bit early with them, but there's still some over here. So if we go over the other side, oh, no, I don't want that one. Oh. Righto. We got these ones. I might as well turn these ones on too. Right. So currently, I bring the eggs in and I drop them in these little coffee containers. Have a look at the fry in there if you can see him zipping around. Orange. Just let me mate know he knows who he is. He hasn't got oranges. I can hook him up now. I've got heaps. So I've got tiger, orange, platinum, tricoloured lamb, red gold lamb, Ulysses, panda, Hioki, white pearls, and that is the tub for the marble tricolours down there. But it ended up a disaster, and I've only got, as you've seen, the one bigger one and one that's smaller that I hope is, if not I might have to buy some more eggs from the person. Now, so not all of them have got babies big enough to actually go in their pens, like, so that's a tricoloured lamb, that's waiting for the babies here. But we do have pandas in here. They're in, oh, you can see them. I don't know what the camera work a bit like. It's hard to bloody see. They like to hang at the top. You can see some zipping along there. And we've also got the red gold lambs. So we've got red gold lambs, panda. They're the only ones big enough to go up into their aquariums at the moment. So effectively what they'll do is they'll go up there, then they'll grow out from there. I need some more stock. I'll take some out and put with my stock, the ones I like, and the rest I'll sell off, so on and so on. So that's what's happening with my Medaka at the moment. Lovely little fish. I'm actually in love with it. But just flick me a message or tell me when you comment, would you like to see a bigger video? I mean, there's paradise fish there, there's guppies there, there's all sorts of catfish, others, Congo tetras, Bosmanai, you name it. They've got heaps of different stuff. I mean, there's 4 or 5 different bristle nose, there's king tiger plecos in there, the pens with all the fancy goldfish are all them, from Yumbao to pearl scales to tricolours, arandas, panda arandas. We have Ryukins down here. We have pens of Blackmores, we have pens of babies going on. If you have a look, that's Blackmore babies, people. And they're already full of Blackmores, this one. So they'll probably go down in one of these tubs down the bottom. That's waiting for babies. That's 3 of those tubs outside. You might have seen when I walked through. They've been filled up ready for babies. The 4-footers waiting for babies. These 2 4-footers are waiting for goldfish babies as well. So it's all happening. But please let me know if you want me to do a bigger video. And these racks here are all my different sorts of shrimp as well. There's 10 different sorts of shrimp. Got these lovely little things on those too. And there's some black shrimp over there. There's all sorts. Alright, remember to subscribe, share, like, comment. Please let me know what you think and give me some advice with my darker ice fish. I'm no expert at all. So I'll see you in the next one.